Hi, we're going to talk about the Oriental Scale. This scale only uses half step and whole and a half step. There's no whole step here, only half step and a whole and a half. The formula says half step at the first and the second, third the fourth, the fifth, the sixth and the seventh step. They're all half step. From the second to the third is a whole and a half. From the fifth to the sixth is a whole and a half. Apply this formula for the 12 key of the Oriental scale. Okay, let us start with the C. Right now C is the first. First to second is the half step. So it's a C sharp. Second to third is a whole and a half. So it's an E. Third to fourth is a half step, so it's an F. Fourth to fifth is a half step, so it's an F sharp. Fifth to sixth is a whole and a half, so it's A. Six to seven is a half step, so it's an A sharp. 7 to 8. Whole step, so it's a C, back to C. So you have a C Oriental scale with 3 sharp, F sharp, C sharp, and A sharp. Let's move to the key of D Oriental scale. Write down D as the first. First to second is a half step, so it's a D sharp. Second to third is a whole and a half, so it's F sharp. Third to fourth is a half step, so it's a G. Fourth to fifth is a half step, so it's a G sharp. Fifth to sixth is a whole and a half, so it's G sharp to A is a half, A to B. Okay, 6 to 7 is a half step, so it's a C. 7 to 8 is a whole step, so it's a D back to the octave, the 8. So here you got the D Oriental scale with 3 sharp, F sharp, D sharp, and G sharp. Let's move to the key of E Oriental scale. Write out E as the first. Half step from first to second, so it's an F. Second to the third is a whole and a half, so it's a G sharp. Third to fourth is a half step, so it's an A. Fourth to fifth is a half step, so it's an A sharp. Fifth to sixth is a whole and a half, so E, C sharp. 6 to 7 is a half step, so it's a D. 7 to 8 is a whole step, so it's an E, 8, 1 octave range right here. So we have an E Oriental scale with 3 sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and C sharp. Let's move to the key of F Oriental scale. F as the first, half step to the second, F sharp. Second to the third is a whole and a half, so it's an A. Third to fourth is a half step, so it's an A sharp. Fourth to fifth is a half step, so it's a B. Fifth to sixth is a whole and a half, so it's a D. 6 to 7 is a half step, so it's a D sharp. 7 to 8 is a whole step, so it's an F. Back 1 octave range right here, first to 8. We have an F Oriental scale with 3 sharp, F sharp, A sharp, and D sharp. Let's move to the key of G Oriental scale. Right now G as the first. First to second is a half step, so G sharp. Second to the third is a whole and a half, so it's G sharp to A is a half, A to B. Third to 4 is a half step, so it's C. 4 to 5th is a half step, so C sharp. 5th to 6th is a whole and a half, so it's E. 6 to 7 is a half step, so it's an F. 7 to 8 is a whole step, so it's a G. One octave from 1st to the 8th. You have a G Oriental scale with 2 sharp, G sharp and C sharp. We move to the key of A Oriental scale. Write down A as the first to second is a half step, so it's A sharp. Second to the third, the whole and a half, so it's a C sharp. Third to 4 is a half steps, so it's a D. 4 to 5 is a half step, so it's a D sharp. 5th to 6th is a whole and a half, so it's a F sharp. 6 to 7 is a half step, so it's a G. And 7 to 8 is a whole step, not to A, the 8. One octave from the 1st to the 8th. You have an A Oriental scale with 4 sharp, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp, and F sharp. Let's move to the key of B Oriental scale. Write down B as the first, half step to the second, so it's a C. The second to the third is a whole and a half, so it's a D sharp. Third to the fourth is half step, so it's an E. 4 to the 5th is a half step, so it's an F. 5th to the 6th is a whole and a half, so it's a G sharp. 6 to the 7th is a half step, so it's an A. 7 to 8 is a whole step, so it's a B. The 8, one octave first to the 8. You have a B Oriental scale with 2 sharp, D sharp and G sharp. I left the accidental keys, the C sharp, the B flat, the F sharp, the G flat, and the G sharp, the A flat for you to practice. Just follow the formula, the half step and the whole and a half. Balance the key from left to right, do slowly. When you get it into your mind, put it down on the guitar. Do slowly. Pay attention on the note when you play. Learn the note on the fretboard, especially where the root, the tonic, the first. And keep on practice. You will get it eventually. You know, it takes time. I hope this lesson will help you.